every time you go up to a fight, you gotta always worry about what somebody gonna do to you. You know how good you are, but it's still like, what can he bring to the table that night? He might bring something like crazy, or you might be off.
There is one thing every champion understands. Confidence cannot be borrowed. It cannot be bought. It cannot be faked. You either earn it, or you spend your life pretending you have it. When people watch Gervonta "Tank" Davis walk toward the ring, they see confidence. His posture never changes. His eyes never leave the opponent. His body language tells a story before the first punch is thrown. Many assume he was simply born that way, but confidence doesn't appear overnight. It is built, quietly, patiently, one decision at a time. Long before sold-out arenas, long before championship belts, long before millions of people knew his name, there was a young kid walking into the Upton Boxing Center in Baltimore. The gym wasn't glamorous. There were no bright lights, no expensive equipment, no cameras waiting outside, just fighters, coaches, heavy bags, and the sound of discipline. For many young athletes, boxing begins as a sport. For Gervonta, it became structure, a routine, a place where every day had purpose. Purpose changes people. When you know exactly what you're working toward, distractions lose their power. This is something many people never experience. They drift from one goal to another, one job, another hobby, another dream, always searching, never committing. Champions do the opposite. They commit first, then they improve. The gym became the place where Gervonta learned one of the most valuable lessons of his life. Nobody cares about your excuses. The heavy bag doesn't care if you're tired. Your opponent won't care if you had a bad week. The ring doesn't reward potential. It rewards preparation. That lesson applies far beyond boxing. Life rarely rewards intention. It rewards execution. Most people intend to become healthier. Fewer train consistently. Most people intend to become successful. Fewer build the habits success requires. Most people intend to become confident. Very few earn confidence. Because confidence isn't created by positive thinking. It's created by repeated action. Every workout completed, every difficult morning, every promise you keep to yourself. These become evidence. Evidence that you can rely on yourself. And self-trust is the foundation of confidence. One of the biggest misconceptions in modern culture is that confidence comes before action. It doesn't. Action comes first. Confidence follows. Think back to the first time you tried something difficult. Maybe it was speaking in front of people, starting a business, walking into a gym, learning a new skill. You probably weren't confident. You were nervous, uncertain, maybe even afraid. But every repetition reduced that fear. Not because the task became easier, because you became better. Confidence is simply competence repeated over time. Gervonta didn't become confident after winning world titles. He became confident during the thousands of training sessions that nobody saw. Every round of sparring, every mile he ran, every mistake corrected, every lesson learned. Those moments built something far more valuable than muscle. They built certainty. Certainty that when difficult moments arrived, he could respond. Many people confuse arrogance with confidence. They look similar, but they're completely different. Arrogance speaks loudly. Confidence stays calm. Arrogance needs attention. Confidence needs preparation. Arrogance depends on opinions. Confidence depends on evidence. When you truly trust your work, you don't need to convince anyone. The work speaks for itself. This is something you'll notice about elite competitors across every sport. They rarely waste energy explaining themselves. Their performances do the talking. Gervonta's knockout power often becomes the focus of conversations. People remember the highlight reels, the explosive finishes, the dramatic endings. But knockout power alone doesn't create champions. Timing does. Patience does. Discipline does. Power without control is dangerous. Control transforms power into precision. That lesson applies to life as well. Anyone can work hard for one day. The challenge is working hard for years. Anyone can feel motivated. The challenge is remaining disciplined when motivation disappears. Consistency always defeats intensity over the long term. The world celebrates dramatic moments. Champions celebrate ordinary habits. This is why confidence grows slowly, not through one victory, but through thousands of small victories over yourself. Every morning you wake up and keep your promise. Every workout you complete. Every distraction you ignore. Every excuse you reject. Those moments reshape your identity. Eventually, you stop saying, "I want to become disciplined." Instead, you say, "I am disciplined." Identity changes everything. People who identify as disciplined behave differently. Not because they're forcing themselves, because that's simply who they are. The strongest habits are identity-based. Gervonta's confidence wasn't built inside the arena. It was built in silence, long before applause, long before interviews, long before the spotlight. The spotlight only revealed what discipline had already created. Too many people spend years searching for confidence, when they should be searching for consistency. Consistency creates confidence, not the other way around. Imagine if, for the next 12 months, you stopped worrying about how confident you felt, and instead focused only on keeping promises to yourself. Day after day, week after week, month after month. Your confidence would become impossible to shake, not because life became easier, because you proved something to yourself. You proved that you could be trusted. And once you trust yourself, the opinions of other people begin losing their power. That is where real confidence begins. Not in applause, not in compliments, not in social media, but in discipline, repeated quietly, every single day. Confidence has a price. Most people only see the reward. Very few understand the cost. As Gervonta Davis continued climbing through professional boxing, the expectations grew heavier with every fight. Winning once is difficult. Winning consistently is even harder, because success creates pressure. The moment you become successful, people stop asking if you can make it. They start asking if you can stay there. That is a completely different challenge. Pressure has destroyed countless careers. Not because athletes suddenly became less talented, because they allowed expectations to become heavier than their preparation. Preparation has always been the answer. When you've done the work, pressure becomes smaller. When you've avoided the work, pressure becomes overwhelming. This is why discipline matters so much. Discipline creates preparation. Preparation creates confidence. Confidence creates composure. Everything begins long before the competition. One thing separated elite fighters from average competitors. Elite fighters trusted the process. Average fighters trusted emotions. Emotions change. Preparation doesn't. Some mornings you wake up feeling unstoppable. Other mornings you question yourself. Champions train anyway, because they know something important. Your emotions are temporary. Your standards should not be. This is where Gervonta's mentality offers an important lesson. Confidence isn't built on yesterday's victory. It's built on today's work. Yesterday's success cannot help you if you stop improving. The boxing world has seen countless undefeated prospects disappear. Not because they lacked ability, because success made them comfortable. Comfort quietly destroys potential. It whispers that you've done enough, that you deserve to relax, that you've already proven yourself. Champions refuse to listen. They remain students, even after titles, even after fame, even after millions of dollars, because the moment learning stops, decline begins. This is true in every area of life: business, fitness, relationships, leadership. Growth never ends. The day you believe you've mastered everything, you've already started falling behind. There is another quality that separates the best: patience. Modern society rewards speed, fast food, fast money, fast success, fast results. Boxing teaches the opposite. Timing beats rushing. A rushed punch often misses. A patient punch ends the fight. Gervonta Davis became known for explosive knockouts. But behind those knockouts was patience. He observed, he adapted, he waited. Then he attacked. Many people misunderstand patience. They think patience means doing nothing. It doesn't. Patience means continuing to prepare while waiting for the right opportunity. That lesson applies to life more than most people realize. Don't force opportunities. Prepare for them. When the opportunity finally arrives, you'll already be ready. Confidence allows patience. Insecurity creates urgency. People who don't trust themselves rush everything. They rush relationships. They rush investments. They rush decisions. They rush success. Confident people don't panic because they understand something powerful. Preparation allows patience. Imagine two fighters entering the ring. One skipped training. The other completed every workout. Who will feel calmer? Who will think more clearly? Who will trust their abilities? The answer is obvious. Preparation changes everything. This is why confidence cannot be purchased. You cannot buy self-belief. You earn it. Every difficult day, every disciplined decision, every promise kept. There were moments throughout Gervonta's career where life outside the ring became part of the public conversation. Mistakes, challenges, legal issues. The media often focused on those moments, and they remind us of something important. Being successful doesn't make someone perfect. Champions remain human. They make mistakes. They face consequences. They learn. What separates strong people isn't perfection. It's accountability, taking responsibility, growing from failure, refusing to let one mistake define an entire life. Too many people believe failure is permanent. It isn't. Failure becomes permanent only when you stop learning. Every setback contains information. Every mistake contains a lesson. Every difficult moment offers an opportunity to grow stronger, if you're willing to accept it. Life rarely asks whether you're talented. It asks whether you're resilient. Can you continue after disappointment? Can you continue after criticism? Can you continue after failure? Those questions determine your future. Not talent, not luck, resilience. There is something boxing teaches better than almost any other sport. You will get hit. No matter how skilled you become, life will eventually hit you. Plans fail. People disappoint you. Money comes and goes. Opportunities disappear. None of that makes you weak. The important question is, do you get back up? Champions always do. This is why resilience and confidence are connected. Every time you recover from adversity, your confidence grows. Not because life became easier, because you've proven you can survive difficulty. That evidence stays with you forever. The strongest confidence doesn't come from never failing. It comes from knowing you'll recover when you do. Gervonta's career reminds us that confidence is not built through easy victories. It's built through constant preparation, through discipline, through persistence, through refusing to quit when progress feels slow. Think about your own goals. How often have you delayed action because you didn't feel confident enough? Maybe you've told yourself, I'll start when I'm ready. But what if readiness comes from starting? What if confidence is the reward, not the requirement? Every successful person eventually discovers this truth. Nobody begins as an expert. Nobody begins fearless. Nobody begins completely confident. They begin uncertain. Then they act. Again, and again, and again. Until uncertainty slowly transforms into certainty. That transformation is available to everyone. Not only professional athletes, not only champions, everyone. Because discipline is available to everyone. Consistency is available to everyone. Preparation is available to everyone. The question isn't whether you can become more confident. The question is, what are you willing to do repeatedly? Because repetition creates identity. Identity creates behavior. Behavior creates results. Results create confidence. It all begins with one decision: to show up. Today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. One disciplined day becomes one disciplined week. One disciplined week becomes one disciplined month. One disciplined month becomes one disciplined year. Years later, people will call you confident. They'll assume you were born that way. They'll never see the thousands of quiet decisions that built it. But you will know, and that's enough. Because real confidence doesn't need recognition. It doesn't need approval. It doesn't need applause. It only needs evidence. Evidence collected one disciplined decision at a time. That is the confidence Gervonta Davis represents. Not loud confidence, earned confidence. The kind nobody can take away. Because it wasn't given, it was built.